Hello everyone, it's Nick here, and we're having a look at Game 2 of 4 on the SEGA Arcade Gallery, published in 2003 by THQ and developed by Vids Studios. Now, I had so much fun on Outrun, the first game in this section. I was actually pleasantly surprised, so let's have a look at Super Hang-On, which is also pretty awesome. Based on the arcade cabinet from 1987, I really love this cartridge. 4 fantastic games, so let's have a look. Now we have a choice between beginner, junior, expert and senior. This is a motorbiking game if you was unaware. So 4 great tunes to choose from. I've already reviewed this on the Amiga, but I wasn't overly impressed. So bear in mind this is a handheld, although it came out later in 2003. Let's see how we go. It's basically a time challenge, so we have to hit top speed, avoid things. By pressing the fire button we get a bit of a boost like that when we're in top speed here. Bashing into any of the other computer controlled people knocks you sideways, and if you hit into the scenery you lose valuable time. We're in Africa on the beginner's circuit, so let's just get my bearings on this, then we'll probably have a few goes. But this is great fun, the speed is there, the animation is great, it certainly does look like the arcades. So, you know, I like this already, it's fantastico. I'm not quite sure how many copies this cartridge sold at Sega Arcade Gallery, but it deserved to sell millions, because I would have paid full price for any of these games on there. But you get 4. Outrun, which is already reviewed, Super Hang-On, Afterburner and Space Harrier. We'll have a look at the other 2 after this one. But yes, really good fun this. But let's just get my bearings. Top speed 280 km/h, and then you hit a bit of boost. There we go. So the scenery colour changes when you're going to hit a checkpoint. So yes, there we go. No, normally I have trouble getting past the first checkpoint when I start these games and get gradually better. So hopefully that happens now. So there's no positions, it's based all on time. Beginners, we have to do 6 stages, which my progress is represented on the top left there, and it's not good to bash into stuff like that. 20 seconds left. If the time runs out, it's game over, of course. But brilliant that you've got a choice of 4 music tracks like the arcade, I believe. So we'll have a go at beginners, which I seem to be losing concentration, and we'll have a look at the other tracks as well, see how far I can get. But did you have this on any computer? Oh look, game over. So I played it on the Amiga first, and I didn't think much of it. But when I got a hold of a copy on the Game Boy Advance years later, this was awesome. Haven't played it on main, which I'd like to do to see how it compares with this, but as I say, can't praise this highly enough. I think we'll have a go at the junior stages. So 10 stages, I doubt we'll complete any of them, but I probably could if I practice over and over again. Hard Road. Seems like a mighty tune. Winning Run. What about Sprinter? Well, that's a bit more serious. That's a bit like CSI. Let's go for Hard Road, because it certainly is. So as you can see, the increased difficulty is more stages. I don't know if there's more traffic to outrun. Loading times are quick. Graphics are quick. It doesn't glitch. Well, if I froze it, it probably won't look very good. It looks very squarey down here. But we're travelling at speed, so you can get away with it. Your focus is mainly on your bike, so you don't really notice too many other things. Scenery goes past fast, there's no pop-up. How has the Game Boy Advance managed to do this? I don't know. There's some sort of genius at work here. I'll have to check if this is out on the PS Vita. I don't think it is, but sometimes they do arcade compilations. If you know, comment below and I'm sure to download that. Whoa! Yeah, I'm getting a bit of the hang of it now. You can put your finger on the boost button longer than I thought. On the Amiga version you have to use it sparingly because you'd fly off the track. The bends seem a little less forgiving. A little more forgiving I should say here than the Amiga version. Whether that's the same as the arcades. I did play it in the arcade, but many years ago. So we're in Asia. Do you recognise this bit of Asia? I don't know where we are. That's 2 stages. Oh dear, right into a lamppost. So we're in stage 3. I don't know what motorbike we're on, but we're pretty robust. We can get bashed off this bike lots of times and still be alive. No oncoming traffic, thank goodness. So let's lean on the boosts, avoid all the other traffic, and Bob's your auntie, and all that sort of stuff. The car keeps revving. It's a good mixture between the music and the sounds. The Game Boy Advance are doing well to blend those two together, and they mix quite well. Checkpoint again, so that's quite generous, although I bash into a few things. I'm doing better on beginner than I did on, well, better on junior than I did on beginner. Maybe I should put it on expert. I'll probably complete that. What's the game over sequence when you completed this? Do you know? I do not know. Let me know below. What happens when you complete the game? Or does it just start from the beginning again? As some retro games tended to do. But this game was designed in the arcades, like all of them really, to take your money. They ramped up the difficulty so you didn't complete the stage, had to put more money in to continue. It was no good making the game too easy. I don't know if they made it for the computer version slightly easier than it was in the arcades. You might know. We're doing quite well here. Well, we're going to get about halfway or something. We've got 18 seconds, I think, but we've got only about halfway through the stage. Asia. Is this Japan? Don't know. Could be anywhere. Some very generic mountains going across. But the stages do look, apart from the road of course, stages look different. Very pretty. I could play this for ages. This is going to have to go down in my top 10 racing games of all time, I think, this version. Who'd have thought that? So if you've got a Game Boy Advance there, and you come across Sega Arcade Gallery for a decent price, buy it. It's awesome. You'll probably end up playing that the most. If you like arcades, of course. So English, cool, we done it! Oops, and bashed into some sort of brushwood. So we're in the desert now in Asia. Name some deserts that are in Asia. Is the Gobi Desert in Asia? Dunno. Sahara's in Africa, isn't it? My geography knowledge is getting a bit pushed now. Let's just concentrate on keeping on this sand dirt road, which is frequented by lots of motorbike riders, so everyone's playing the game at the same time. If this was online, this would be what you'd expect, all the people playing the game at the same time. And that would be blooming awesome. If you was playing the game at the same time as hundreds of people. But, you know, in online games, there's always some idiot that drives the wrong way or decides just to bash everyone off. So scrap that idea, it's probably rubbish. Wow, we've only got 3 stages left of this beginner version. If I kept practicing this, I don't think it'd take too much practice for me to finish this game, actually. Wow, finally I found a game that I'm not bad at. And then I cracked my head on a tree. Oh, we've run out of time. Yeah, good. On the other versions, I've been turned off by the difficulty and never played it again. But this is great. Super hang on. Normally I'd end the review there, but I'm on a high. Let's try expert or senior or something. Yeah, expert, 18 stages. Music this time. Let's go for a winning run. Because that's what I'm going to do. Where are we now? We're in Europe. Alright, home territory for me. I don't know what part of Europe this is. The arcade probably told you. See if you can recognise the background. Is it London? I haven't a clue. See if you can recognise any of the buildings. They all look pretty generic. We're in some sort of super city. Could be Germany somewhere. Well, see if we can see any road signs will let us know. But depending on what country we hit next, that'll probably tell us. I haven't got time to stop and read these signs. God, there's lots of stages here. God, there's traffic all over the place. Good. Past 1 checkpoint. That time 41 seconds. Is that good? I haven't got the faintest idea. I'm just concentrating on not falling off my bike. Oh, that's close. I need a sidecar here. Would this game be pretty good in first person? You actually see the view on the bike. I don't think the Game Boy Advance would be able to do that, but that'd be pretty good. Is there a game that does that, where you're in first person rather than chase you on a motorbike? I remember I played this on the Spectrum as well. I mean, you can't directly compare the Spectrum to this. The Spectrum game was good, but for different reasons. They also had Enduro Racer. Now, I don't know if that come out on the Game Boy Advance or any other systems, but that would be bloody excellent as well. Right, we're on the beach somewhere. Perhaps we're in Spain now. Yeah, maybe Spain. Do you know? Find out. I should have done some more research. Well, there's not many people on the beach. I can't see the sea either. Extended play. Get out of the way, dude. Did. This is excellent. My voice went higher there. Brilliant little game. Brilliant little game. This is one of the best games I've ever reviewed in terms of enjoyment factor. This has really taken me by surprise as Sega Arcade revisiting this. It's better than I even remembered. We tend to take a lot of games for granted, really. But in terms of retros, this is actually fantastico. If you disagree, comment below. It's alright to disagree. Well, we're in Holland now. Windmills, you see. I've seen this quite a lot on computer games. To depict Holland, they do some generic scenery and just bung some windmills in. That's good enough. That's Holland wrapped up, they say. It's quite funny, really. Probably if we get to Italy, there'll be the Leaning Tower of Pisa somewhere. What are we on? 1, 2, 3, 4. This is stage 5. 6 seconds. Yep, we'll throw again. I'm not doing too bad on... Well, I wasn't doing too bad on expert mode. I think I'm maybe starting to push my luck now. But I haven't played this for ages, so you can imagine yourself if you kept playing this. You're going to get good at it quite quickly. Oh dear. And then you'll be playing it all the time, trying to complete every stage and beating your times. So, this arcade gallery came out in 2003. The arcade cabinet, the original Super Hang-On, come out in 1987. So a while ago now. Game over. Well, we didn't get out of Holland, did we? Bom bom ba bom. Well, I hope you liked having a look at that one, the Sega Arcade Gallery Super Hang-On. Please comment and rate your comments below. And till next time, hope you enjoyed having a look at that one. And, well, take care and goodbye.
Goodbye.